So, lads, ESPN just ranked each of the WNBA teams by their young cores and who has the best future in the WNBA. And today we are going to be reacting to ESPN's list, lads. We are going to be reacting to it. And 13th, obviously, the Aces, because they have Aaliyah Nye and Liz Kitley. Kate Martin was the only person who played more than 6 games last year that was under 25. The Aces are still heavily dependent on their veterans with good reason. They have at least thrown a few more minutes, 7 to 10 per game, for the likes of Nye, Bell, and Kitley this season. None of that group was drafted any higher than Bell at 11. However, she's the oldest of the group. Kitley, for what it's worth, has good metrics in a very small sample size. I mean, look, Kirsten Bell's not very good. Aaliyah Nye's okay. And Liz Kitley, we'll see. We'll see with Liz Kitley. But that's all I'm going to say. The Mercury, I don't agree. I was about to say I do agree with the Mercury. I was like, a lot of their young players aren't young. A lot of their players they brought in aren't young. So yeah, the Mercury, obviously. They cut Celeste Taylor. Celeste Taylor is actually injured. They, yeah, it's a, like, it is what it is. It is what it is. So with the Phoenix Mercury, we're going to be talking about them as a team. Like, if they're just smart, like, they don't have they didn't have draft pick last year. I don't know how many draft picks they're going to have next year. I think they traded the 12th pick, which they had and they had the 12th pick and they traded that in the Satu deal. Or no, they traded that in the Alyssa Thomas deal. And then somehow the 8th pick got traded in the gigantic 4-team Satu. I don't know. I don't even know what that is. But Akoa McCanny by herself definitely puts them ahead of the Aces. Then you've got the Sparks, Cam Brink, Rakia Jackson, Sanaya Fagan, Sarah Ashley Barker. And it's funny the way some people would say the Sparks should be top 3 because of how high they rate Rakia Jackson. But Rae Burrell's over 25. Did not know that. Sarah Ashley Barker, I think she's been okay. I think Sarah Ashley Barker has genuinely been okay. She's been okay. Sanaya Fagan's not great. Rakia's been we'll see with Rakia. And then Cam Brink, I don't know if she comes back. I don't know if Cam Brink comes back this season. I know a lot of people are saying, oh, Cam Brink is like, she's obviously coming back. She's obviously going to be back this season. But like if she's injured coming into August, is there any point coming back? Like, if she's out for another 6 weeks, which, look, she hasn't even eased herself back in. She's not even easing herself back in. Like, it's going to take her a minimum 6 weeks to get right. Like, I don't think there's a point in Cam Brink coming back this year. I really don't think there's a point in Cam Brink coming back. But, yeah. It is. Cam Brink's expected to return this month. Based on what? Based on what? I've been looking at the news. Based on what? Time, as far as we're concerned, there's no timeline for recovery. And if that's happened a month into the season, she's probably not going back, considering the season's 4 months. Then the Minnesota Lynx have Diamond Miller, Dorka Uhas, Elisa Peely, and Anastasia Kosu. Yeah, I would put them above. I don't put them above the Sparks. I'm sorry. Cam Brink and Rakia Jackson are better than those. I'm not putting them above the Sparks at all. That's kind of crazy. And I'm guessing this is one of those things that they have to be 11th because Rakia's barely played. The stats probably show you that Sarah Ashley Barker has been terrible. Each of the Sparks 5 players in the young category, I mean, they just ignored Leah 2 King. They have a Raptor of minus 5.9. But I'm like, I'm not using advanced stats to judge a first-year player, ever. You should never use advanced stats to judge a first-year player. Purely because first-year players are a little bit more mistake-prone. Advanced stats kill people. Advanced stats favor people that don't make mistakes. And the easiest way to not make mistakes is to not try to do anything. The Connecticut Sun, Olivia Dowson-Dota, JC Sheldon, Sanaya Rivers, and Rhea Marshall. It's mad that they've Rhea Marshall in there and not Anissa Morrow, but Anissa Morrow sucked. Marshall and Anissa Morrow hasn't got much of a look yet. Might change with injuries across the roster. I think Anissa Morrow has been terrible every time she's played. Sanaya Rivers look good. I think Anissa Morrow has been terrible anytime she's played, for being honest. JC, I mean, I'm not going to lie, JC Sheldon's just an energizer player. I think she'll have a long career. I don't think the fact that she was taking over Leah Edwards and Angel Reese is still crazy. Like, I saw JC Sheldon as like the 20. Some people rank JC Sheldon as the 23rd best prospect in 2024, and she went 5th. Like, just because the Dallas Wings felt like they needed a guard and they had Natasha Howard and Satu, and I'm like, if they could have a do-over, they'd take Angel Reese 100 times out of 100. The New York Liberty, Phoebish, Niara, Markeisha Davis. Markeisha Davis? She doesn't even play. Jalen Sherrod plays more than Markeisha Davis. Phoebish played a clear role. She's off to a slower start. Combination of all-around efficiency is important to Liberty's attempt to repeat. I mean, look, we know when it comes to the playoffs, Leonie Phoebish is going to be playing like one of the best players in the WNBA. We know that's going to happen come playoff time. She just doesn't make mistakes. She's just a consistent fourth, fifth option. The other youngsters in New York's main rotation, Sablé, who's battling an injury. Niara Sable's never healthy. She is never healthy. So at 7 is a Chicago Sky. Fair enough. So main consistency from Reese and Cardoso, also co-founded by advanced metrics and team's rough start. They've been outscored by 18 points per 100, adds further confusion. Cardoso has certainly improved her offensive game. She's boosted her points per game from 9 to 12.8. That's because of one game. Realistically, small sample size because of one game. She's shooting better, passing more efficiently. Reese has been underperforming. She's one of the top rebounders, fair enough. But like, remember last year where they were like, if you took away the me-bounds, she's still the best rebounder? This year, if you took away the me-bounds, she's far from the best rebounder. He's averaging like 3 or 4 me-bounds a game. But the Wings at 6. Yeah. I agree. Don't think Isaiah James is that good. Don't think Quinterly's that good. Don't think they're bad. Seagrass pretty good. And Alyssa Smith. Every advanced stat we'll have in Alyssa Smith is bad. And it's just Paige, basically. So I'm not going to put Wings higher than 6. The Valkyries at 5. Yeah, fair enough. Josite hasn't come over yet. Burton, Salone, Carla, Late. A lot of their 3 best players, you could argue. Well, Late is there for the future, but you could argue their 2 best players are under 25. And they're not nearly as bad. Veronica Burton might be MIP. She honestly might be MIP. Her or Lexi Hull. Like, legit, it's they've got a bright future. And then Josite coming over next year. Could be good. The Atlanta Dream have Ryan Howard Hillman. Naz Hillman's been really good this year. And I like Pow Pow. Honestly, I think she's been very good. Ryan Howard's going to be an all-star. Taylor Thierry's not doing much, to be honest. But Hillman's been good. Pow Pow's been good. Ryan Howard's been real good this year. Not quite Alicia Gray good, but she's been real good. Okay, then we have got Seattle Storm. Magbagor, Malonga, and Horston. Horston's currently injured. I'm surprised advanced stats have them that high. I actually kind of do agree with this. I think Horston could be really good if she comes back and it doesn't lose much athleticism. I think Magbagor and Malonga I think Malonga's sky is the limit for Dominique Malonga. Nika Mule is not a WNBA level player. And I think Magbagor has had a really bad start to the season. Like, I think she's had a real bad start to the season, but I think she's been okay. I think she's genuinely been okay. Then we got the Mystics at 2. Fair. I actually agree with the Mystics. I still am not going to put the Storm third just because of 2.5 players. But the Mystics at 2, of course. Of course. Aaliyah Edwards, Kiki, Jade Melbourne, Sonia Citron. It's not like Shakira Austin isn't 25 years old. Emily Enksler, Georgia Amore. Like, if you're looking at like bright young cores, it is Fever, Mystics. And the only reason it's Fever first is because they have Caitlin Clark. Like, no, Aaliyah Boston. If you're looking at best players under 25, I think you can make the argument that the Fever have player 1 and 2. Like, Aaliyah Boston's been unbelievable this season. And Lexi Hull's been fantastic too, in fairness. Like, she's been really, really good. But yeah, Citron's been great. She's 21. Kiki's 21. They're both really young rookies. Aaliyah Edwards is 22. Jade Melbourne is still younger and is still only 22. And then I really like Emily Angster. I think the problem is this team's all their team are power forwards. Their entire team are power forwards. And in the Fever, number 1, fair. Caitlin Clark, Aaliyah Boston, Lexi Hull. Like, Michaela Timpson doesn't play. But outside of that, they got really nothing. They got nothing under 25 other than those 3. I don't hate it, though. They got the 2 Rookie of the Years. They got back-to-back Rookie of the Years. They got back-to-back number 1 picks who were Rookie of the Years. They hit on back-to-back. Like, the gap between number 1, Aaliyah Boston, and number 2, Diamond Miller, and number 3, Maddie Siegrist, even though I like Siegrist, is huge. And then after that, if you look at 2023, like, 2024 might have been a freaking exception. You have Stephanie Suarez and Lou Lopez Seneschal going 4 and 5 that year. And then you've got, with in 2024, like, as good as Cam Brink and Cardoso are, they're not even close. Not even close to Caitlin Clark. Genuinely not even close. So, yeah, I fully agree with that. I genuinely agree with this right here. I agree with the top 2. I still think the Storm, with how bad Magbour is playing this year, putting them at 3 is probably wrong. I think the Valkyries, I think you could put them at 3. I think you could put them at 3, especially what we're projecting on Jusei Josite. You can put the Valkyries in that range. Because I would take the young core Valkyries over the Wings. And then I'd probably put the Valkyries 3, Storm 5, Sky 7, fair enough. Sky, yeah, they got two players who, look, I don't know what we're going to get from Cardoso long term. I don't know if she's going to ever hit her peak, but like, we've seen a regression from Angel, so I'm not gonna suddenly put them as the best young core. And then all like the Sky's best players are Beck Allen and Ariel Atkins, and it's not even close. But yeah, that is pretty much it, lads. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.